All right, injury report. D Live is out. Josh Green is out. Greg Brown is out, and then Fudge and Williams are active.
How close are we to Josh coming back, Jason? Any idea?
A week or so, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, I guess. We'll see. He's improving. He's doing a lot better. His rehab, everything that he's been asked to do, he's doing. He's doing great. So he's trending in the right direction.
To follow up on that, it is your hope that he would play in a regular season game or 2 or 3 next week.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Some number of regular season games.
Yeah, we would like. I think everyone would like to have him participate in 1 or 2 games, and hopefully next week is that target where we can get him on the floor and participate in a game, and then see how he feels after that game, so that he can continue to to play in the next game. So hopefully somewhere on that road trip.
During the stretch with, you've had Gafford and Lively both, and they do similar things, and now you don't have Lively. Do you guys have to make big adjustments with your second unit in terms of how you approach it, not having that similarity there?
Yeah, I think, it's next man up, and DP is that guy. So looking at DP, having him play, those minutes early, and then we'll go from there and see if we have to go small or we can continue to stay with DP. We'll make that decision after halftime. But as of right now, we're going with DP, to play those minutes, and then we have the opportunity to go with Maxey and PJ if we have to go small at the 5.
Is there an anticipation that you guys will have Lively back before the regular season ends?
That one is 2 weeks, I think, away. So we can only hope that age is a factor, that he heals quickly. But as of right now, I think he's on crutches, and so hopefully he does have the opportunity to play before the season's over. If not, if we can secure, 6 or better, that gives us, time for him to be able to get some work on the floor. But I don't know if he's going to be able to come back before the season's over.
Jason, what are some of the inherent challenges you face when this first home game after a long road trip, and this road trip was particularly long?
Yeah, we're just still on the road. That's how we're going to act. I think just, getting back yesterday, understanding what's at stake, talking about it, having a positive road trip. We have to, come home and protect home, but we can only focus on tonight's game. Understand we know we have another one tomorrow, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. Atlanta's playing extremely well. They're shooting a 3 at a high rate. Everyone's shooting. It seems like everyone who takes a 3 is making them. So this is a good test for our defense. Murray's playing at an all-star level, and so our defense is going to be tested. We got to rebound the ball. This is a big team. Hunter's playing well, and so. To answer your question, we gotta play basketball like we did on the road. Understand what's at stake, and we all know what's at stake.
Jason, along the lines of Powell, I know he's like a pro and a stay-ready guy and everything, but the reality is, I think going into Tuesday's game, he'd only played 37 minutes of game action since the All-Star break. Do you anticipate it's going to take a game or two to get some game back in his legs and knock rust off of his game to be able to contribute at the way you expect him to contribute?
Yeah, I think he is. They talk about DP as a pro. If we have any reference, the Minnesota game, he hadn't been playing, and then before the trade deadline, he got a couple games under his belt, and that helped us on that road trip. And so we expect that he's going to play better tonight, understanding he is in the rotation. And when you don't have minutes under your belt or you're not in the rotation, it takes a second to get, into the flow of things. But I thought DP's 8 minutes in Gold State helped us. It kept Maxey's minutes down and also kept Gafford, thank you, Gafford's minutes down. So just to be able to have depth there helps.
You mentioned Gafford's minutes. Obviously, he's such an energy guy. Can you push his minutes into the 30 or into the 30-plus range, or do you think you need to keep him in the 20s?
Yeah, I think just understanding the pace of game. If the pace is high, I don't know if we can push into the mid-30s with Gaff, but we could also find out if we have to. But to have the luxury of DP and Maxey and PJ behind him, this is a part of the season where you're just thinking about the moment and understanding we don't want to run Maxey's minutes, up. We want a fresh Gafford because of what we're asking them to do, the rim run, and then also protect the paint. And so that is, hard to do if you're going to run him up, 32 to 35 minutes a night.
Beyond the pace, it seems like Gafford's also one of those kind of high intensity, high energy guys. Does that factor into that at all? As much as he, expends energy on the floor when he is out there, that you have to be careful about how much you use him?
Well, we love the intensity. We need that. I think sometimes he can pick up a cheap foul once he gets tired, and so we just have to monitor that to make sure. When you look at the Golden State game, that pace, that physicality, I think when the physicality of where the game is today is a lot harder because there is a lot of contact taking place, and we're asking him to do a lot. So we got to be conscious of his minutes, but again, he wants to play, and he plays at a high level, and we need him to play at a high level.